folks, Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Coming with a blog post I want to share with you. Really excited to get a chance to review this product. This is by G-Form, and you can find their products at g-form.com. There's g-form.com. It's one of the best iPad cases that I brag a lot about and show all my friends. I don't leave home without having my iPad case or my iPad 2 protected in the G-Form case. Now I have a half case. I'll show you that in a second. This is the full Extreme portfolio that covers both sides. I have like a half case version of it. And you've probably seen the videos. We put some links to some of the videos too on the ChrisVossShow.com where they've shown them throwing them out of Porsches. They've shown them dropping iPad 2s from space, actually, with the weather balloons. They've showed some crazy things, just dropping bowling balls on them, etc., etc. This really is one of the best high-impact protective cases you can get, if not the best. Now, this fits an iPad, an iPad 2, a Zoom, and most 10-inch tablets. So it's just not made for iPad. You can also check it out. But we're going to go ahead and break the seal on it and open it up and give it some testing and see what it does. All right, so we're back with the opened G-Form Extreme Portfolio case. Now, this case is pretty nice. It folds open, and it's got a zip locker to it. There's zippers that you can use to seal it up, of course. It's got the G-Form stuff on the outside, and it gives you much more protection. Now, the one thing I've had is the Extreme Sleeve, which is kind of a half version of the G-Form device, and I really like it. You can put your iPad face down in it, which will give you protection, and then when you want to use it, you can have your iPad face up. I got to tell you, if I had kids, this would constantly be on the iPad if I had children, because it completely gives you drop protection that's crazy. Now, what you'll find here is, of course, this protects it both sides, so it's a little bit better than the Extreme Sleeve. And what is really nice about it is they give you, of course, an inner lining pocket here. Now, everything you see, the stitching, the sewing, all of the work that's put into this is military-grade sewing, military-grade materials, etc., etc. Crazy stuff they put in here, very innovative. Like I said, they've dropped them out of space shuttles, they've thrown them out of cars, they've dropped bowling balls on them. It's insane. Now, I'm someone who's personally taken upon themselves to break an iPad. I actually dropped an iPad, dropped right on the corner. It did have a case on it that was a hard plastic case, completely shattered the iPad. What most people don't realize is when you really look at your iPad, you can see there's a, not quite coming to focus, but you can see there's a metal piece to the back here. Once you collapse that into the face of the iPad, it's completely shatterable. I mean, all you got to do is move it in just a little bit, and it's going to completely shatter your iPad. So as soon as I broke my iPad and got it replaced, first thing I did is I went to G-Form, and I ordered my Extreme sleeve. So we've got an Extreme portfolio to take a look at here. What's really nice, you can feel there's a hard case in the front here to protect your screen in case of dropping. I mean, if you really want to insure your device that you're probably spending up to $800 for, spend just, it's not even expensive to own one of these. What's kind of funny about the G-Form that I was kicking myself after I broke my iPad was that just even for the Extreme Sleeve, it's not that much, it's not more expensive than what you pay for most iPad covers and protectors. So, I mean, I just felt so stupid. I'm like, geez, for the price of a normal iPad cover, I could have bought an Extreme Sleeve or Extreme portfolio and have the protection and not broken my iPad. So it's pretty awesome that way. Now, one thing I show people, and this is really important, is this has got special military-grade technology to it. That it's very soft and fluffy. It's very light. It bends, it moves. But one thing you notice is it's designed to be impact resistant. So what it does is the military grade rubber, plastic, whatever the technology is that's in here, which is probably too smart for me, when it comes into contact with high impact, it hardens up and protects the interior. Now, G-Form, if you're familiar with them, they make all sorts of stuff for sports products, knees protectors, elbow protectors, all sorts of crazy stuff that's designed to protect your body in case you crash. They also make a line of this. Of course, this is great for tablets and stuff. So that's basically it when it comes down to it. So we're going to go ahead and test this out. Now, I'm not going to throw this out of a Porsche or anything else because I've already broken one iPad, and I'm kind of scarred actually mentally from breaking it, and lots of crying and lying in the embryo position or the fetal position after I broke it. Just I couldn't believe how dumb I was. So we're going to do the same kind of test that the GeForce people do, and of course we'll put a video below this. You can see some of their crazy videos. We're going to go ahead and actually play a movie, and we'll go ahead and close this. Go ahead and close this off, and we're sealing it nice and shut there. So it's beautiful. We got protection on both sides. Now we're going to go do something with my iPad that I'm really not that excited to do. But let's go ahead and give it a whirl. We're actually going to toss it up. That sounded really scary. That sounded really scary. My heart's up in my throat right now. And as you can hear, it would appear, let's go ahead and give this a pull here with one hand if I can.
You better worry about yours.
And as you can see, we're still running and everything is still fine. No breakage. Everything is just peachy dory. So be sure to check it out. It's the Extreme Portfolio from Gform at gform.com. That's g-form.com.